Looked human tonight for what he's done the last month. I still thought he threw the ball well. You could tell he was kind of battling his command a little bit. Some fastballs up in the zone. Didn't quite have the miss on the slider that we had seen. And then it was just one of those games where the guy that was pitching against us was tough, very tough.
Last night it was your pitching. Tonight, what was Gonzalez doing that was so effective?
Well, he commanded everything, and then it seemed like he was at the top of the zone, kind of flirting with the top of the zone, strikes, and then getting chase above. And we kind of know that that's his MO, but it's just tough to make an adjustment when he's as locked in as he was.
Even though you've won 2 of the last 3, that's I think 15 hits now in 31 innings. Your pitching has helped you in those victories. Is it facing good pitching, or are some of the guys in the lineup scuffling a little bit?
Probably a little bit of both. Definitely the pitching against us has been good. Going back to the last day in New York, and then these 2 guys here have pitched very well. As far as the scuffling, I mean, we're going to go through stretches where it just seems like it's every other guy, and sometimes it's a combination. They're back to back, but our pitching's been so good and kept us in ball games. We'll get out of that with no problem, I think.
What happened with Desmond in this situation?
Des was obviously in the lineup, and it was 100% my decision to take him out. I just didn't feel comfortable. I didn't think it was fair to him to go and try to, fight through something. We've been patient with it, and he's busted it, tried to get back, and might have been me rushing it a little bit, hopeful of him being back sooner.
How soon before the card went out did you make that decision?
It was actually during the card going out as I was walking out. So, it was a little bit of a hectic moment, but I think I'm confident we made the right one. In fairness to him, for sure.
Did he come? I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, what changed from when we talked to you at 5 o'clock until then?
He just never it just is not progressing the way that we want it to, and I think he could have played. Yeah, he could have played, but I think in fairness to Dez, it's not. It just wouldn't have been a smart decision on my part to send him out there, not feeling totally comfortable.
Did he come to you, or did Ronnie come to you and say it wasn't feeling?
No,
good?
well, I talked to Dez before the game, and it's just not improving at the pace. He was 100% ready to go in his mind, and then went out and I saw him run on the line, and it's not the Dez that we all see.
Is he going to go on the DL?
We'll probably have to spend some time talking about that today and tomorrow morning, and then go from there.
Is it at the point if he doesn't play tomorrow, that has to be your decision?
Well, I don't think nothing's definitive, but I mean, we have a lot to talk through and definitely get his thoughts, because he's been so good so far, up to this point, with communicating how he feels on a day-to-day basis.
What specifically you think with Archer wasn't sharp? You mentioned the command. Was it the fastball?
Yeah, it just seemed like there was a lot of pitches with the fastball up in the zone. I know there's intent to go up in the zone to get swing and miss. Some I thought tonight were just kind of wasted.
And he had those 3 line drives to start the game, and Hickey had a couple of visits with him early. So you sensed early that it wasn't quite the Archer.
A little bit, but I mean, for the outing, it was 1 inning that really got him, and you got to credit Pierce on hanging in on a tough slider and putting it in the oppo gap. That was a big hit for him, but I was really impressed with the way Arch just kept competing, and it could have gone ugly quick, and it didn't.
Velocity was there,
Yep.
So you don't have to. There's no concern with the arm strength.
No, nothing at all. No, I mean, these guys, they've seen him. This league has seen him. They get amped up to the velocity amps hitters up. They know they got to be on their best, and he left a couple pitches that were hittable more so than he had the last couple of outings.
What do you think of Sousa's thought process?
At that early in the ball game, we're okay with that. I'm okay with that. We do have a lot of confidence in him swinging the bat, but we knew getting him over here that was part of his game. He's shown it a couple times already, and we know he's a good bunter. You factor in you got a really good defender at third base.
All good?